Here we have a 1998 Subaru Sambar. That's S-A-M-B-A-R. Kei Truck from Japan. Just got it today. My son imported it. Took about 3 months. I think he's got somewhere around $4 grand into that. And this is my mule. This is a 2018 Mule Pro DX diesel. Both are four-wheel drives. Lengthwise, they are, wow, extremely similar. Widthwise, the mule is huge widthwise. So you can just see that right there. The Subaru Sambar 40 horsepower gas. It's a 650 something cc four-cylinder gas. It's much narrower, but watch this as we go over here. The front bumpers are dang near in alignment. Come back here on the Subaru. The rears are dang near in alignment. Bed-wise, length, if you look at his bed is how long, Troy?
About 6'4", I think.
About 6'4". I believe the Kawasaki Mule Pro DX single cab is, I believe, 54 wide. It might be 52 wide, 54 long. I forget the actual dimensions, but you can see it's nowhere near as long as the Sambar. Now the Sambar, again, it's S-A-M. It sounds like I'm saying sandbar, like on the beach, but it's Sam, S-A-M bar. This is a manual 5-speed. Let's see if we can get that. 5-speed manual with a creeper. That's that EL, extra low. Then you have your four-wheel drive red button. You push that, and it's an electronic four-wheel drive. This one that he just got has 61,000 kilometers, which works out to 39,000 miles. These have the engine in the rear, so that panel gets you access to the top of the engine. And this bumper, you see a keyhole right here that accesses the side of the Subaru Clover 4. This is a what series engine?
EN07.
EN07. Okay. We just did an oil change. Literally picked it up from Baltimore, Maryland this morning. We left at midnight last night. And have it all arranged. The goal here is to get this thing plated here in Pennsylvania or possibly Montana. So my son has a LLC in Montana that he can use to license things, tag things. But this thing came off the boat, started without a jump pack, rolled onto the trailer. We took that trailer right there, the Iron Bull, picked it up, drove it home. But just, you know, interesting to see the size difference. Now let's talk price difference. He's about $4 grand into that. This with the cab, hydraulic dump bed. Now that I have a lot of accessories on that, I believe the price on the bare machine for the Kawasaki was somewhere around 15,000. It was around 21 out the door. He's around $4 grand total in right now. He's got a little bit more to spend to get it plated and legal. Maybe he'll be $5 grand in by the time this is all said and done. For you guys that have farms and bigger properties, something to think about. You're not going to run to a dealer and just pick this thing up. People that do what my son did and resell them tend to get around 10 grand for them. You know, for doing all the work, for getting it imported, dealing with all the customs and all the things. But if you have the time and you're willing to learn how to do it, which, do you have a specific website, Troy, that you use by chance to learn, or was it just a gathering of a whole bunch? Okay. So he kind of had to deep dive, learn all the different things, and he had to hire a bunch of people to help him get all the legal side of this all done, and interpreting documents and all that stuff. But about 3 months from the bid win to the truck here, and he's got it here. An interesting concept. We'll have to do an update video once we see how it all works out with plating it, whether he ends up going Pennsylvania or Montana. just, a really interesting thing. Oh, by the way, that 650 4-cylinder is 40 horsepower. The Yanmar is, what is that, 24, I believe. 24 horsepower, keeps it under DEF, DPF regulations. So a lot more horsepower, and once we get it plated, you could drive that down the road, whereas the Kawasaki is limited to 29 mile an hour. This will do 60, maybe on a good day 70, I don't know. But yeah, interesting thing. I will have to update y'all whenever we get more information, whenever we learn the next steps that we need to take. But that's all I wanted to share with you for today. Thanks, guys. Do me a favor, like and subscribe if you're still watching the video, and we will update as we learn more. Thanks.